Dear chemistry aspirants, right now I have the classification of elements and periodicity in properties of the chemistry, and here is the subtopic genesis of periodic classification. Here I would like to ask you, the classification of elements is very important for the chemistry students and the scientists, given the more and more outcomes after the observation and experiments. So Johann Dober Riener in early 1800 was the first to consider the idea of trains among properties of elements. So the first given the idea, who given the idea? Johann Dober Riener, and early 1800 was the first to consider the idea of the trains among the properties of the elements. By 1829 he noted similarly among the physical and chemical properties. So the physical and chemical properties of the matter. And I would like to ask you that here you will see the table, Dobereiner's triads, and here you will see the lithium, sodium, and potassium. Atomic weight element is here, and atomic weight and element is here, and here you will see the chemical properties of several groups of three elements, so that it is known as the triads. Three elements you will see here. Three elements is known as the triads. In each case, he noticed that middle element of each of the triads had an atomic weight about halfway between the atomic weights of the other two. So 3.1 table will provide you the information regarding the triads. Also the properties of the middle elements were in between of the other two members, since Dobereiner's relationship referred to as the law of triads. So who given the law of triads? Here you will see the German, you will see here the German chemist Dobereiner given law of triads seemed to work only for a few elements. It was dismissed as coincidence. The next reported attempt to classify elements was made by the French geologist A.E.B. de Chancourtois or Chancourtois. In 1862, he arranged the then known element in order of increasing atomic weights and made a cylindrical table of elements to display. Table was in size of cylindrical. Display the periodic recurrence of properties. So periodic table first given the German chemist Johann Dobereiner, and I would like to ask you, if you are the chemistry student, so periodic history of periodicity will be very important for your understanding. This also did not attract much attention. The English chemist Johann Alexander Newlands in 1865. Time was 1865. Profounded deep sense of knowledge is now known as the profound impact in the laws of octaves. Octaves are obviously octaves 8. He arranged the elements in increasing order of their atomic weights. So increasing order of their atomic weights was base of John Alexander Newlands in 1865. The third. First we have discussed German chemist Johann Dobereiner, and second was A.B.D. Chancourtois in 1862. So starting from 1800, 1862, 1865 is here. Every 8 elements, so 8 belongs to octaves. 8 belongs to octaves. Triads belongs to 3. Penta 5. Di 2. And here had a property similar in the first elements. Table 3.2 will provide you the information regarding this. You will see here Newland's octaves. Elements is here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So students, here you will see the Newland's law of octaves seem to be true only for elements up to calcium. Although his idea was not widely accepted at the time, for his work was later awarded by Davy Medal in 1887 by the Royal Society London. Davy. And the periodic law as we know it today owes the development to the Russian chemist Dmitry Mendeleev. So when we see the periodic table of Mendeleev's, the background should be understood by ourselves. So the periodic law, as we know it, is today. How is it? Mendeleev, the Russian chemist Mendeleev, Dmitry Mendeleev periodic table given by the Russian chemist and the German chemist Lothar Meyer 1830-1895, working independently, both the chemists in 1869 proposed that the arranging elements in the increasing order of their atomic weights, similarly atomic weights, increasing order of atomic weights, so point should be noted, similarly appear in physics and chemical properties at regular intervals. Lothar Meyer plotted the physical properties such as the atomic volume, melting point and boiling point. So plotted the physical properties. What properties? Physical, as such as the atomic volume, melting point and boiling point against atomic weight, and obtained a periodically repeated pattern. Unlike Newland's, Lothar Meyer observed a change in length of that repeating pattern by 1868. Lothar Meyer had developed the table of the elements that closely resemble in the modern periodic table. However, the work was not published until after the work of Dmitry Mendeleev, the scientist who generally credited with the development of modern periodic table. So the father of the modern periodic table was the Dmitry Mendeleev. So we have the lots of text. We will meet in the next session with a lot more. Here you will see the periodic table. We will meet in the next session with a lot more. Till then, thank you.